Welcome to Somaliland, the Horn of Africa's country not recognized by anyone except itself. Notably, Somaliland isn't just an unrecognized state. But it is also completely independent, politically isolated, and the most stable country on the Horn of Africa. Likewise, while Taiwan might have a powerhouse partner and Palestine grabs global attention, Somaliland is underrated, poor, but stable, and has been working hard to get noticed since declaring independence from Somalia in 1991. Yet, despite the Somaliland shillings and official documents, the world collectively shrugs its shoulders and diplomatically isolates Somaliland. Join us as we dive into the tale of Somaliland, the country not recognized by anyone else. Is it a real-deal nation, or is it just playing pretend on the global stage? Let's start by expounding on the historical context. Somaliland, officially the Republic of Somaliland, tucked away in the Horn of Africa, is teetering on the edge of recognition but dancing to its own national anthem. With a claimed territory of 176,120 square kilometers and around 5.7 million residents as of 2021, Somaliland is flexing its geographical muscles. The country's post-independence history starts with the tumultuous 60s and 70s, when Mohammed Haji Ibrahim Eagle was prime minister. But fast forward to 69, and a military coup shook things up, and as a result, Major General Mohammed Siad Barre took the spotlight and ruled Somalia for the next 22 years. As resistance movements sprouted up in the 80s, Barre tightened his grip, especially in the northern regions and bombing cities, with Hargeisa taking a brutal hit in 88. Consequently, the Somali National Movement, SNM, retaliated with a major offensive, capturing cities, but the Barre regime went on a ruthless spree targeting the Isaaq clan, the majority in Somaliland. Fortunately, by 91, the dust settled, and the Barre regime crumbled. Somaliland, battered but not broken, declared independence at a conference in Bureau. Abdirahman Ahmed Ali Toure becomes the first president, but the dream of independence takes a detour in 94 when Toure flips the script, advocating reconciliation with the rest of Somalia. Fast forward to the present, and Somaliland stands as the largest unrecognized state globally by de facto controlled land area. With democratically elected governments since 91, it's hosted foreign delegations and maintained informal ties, but the recognition struggle persists. Lack of international recognition. There was a moment of glory back in 1960 when the international community, including 35 countries, and the Union, gave Somaliland a nod of independence approval. But that blissful independence honeymoon took a nosedive within a week. Fast forward through a rocky union with Somalia, a failed constitution vote, and the entrance of General Siad Barre in 1969. The tensions bubbled, and the marriage of Somaliland and Somalia hit some serious bumps and eventually broke off to form an independent country, but it has yet to be recognized by any sovereign country. First off, political contacts abound with neighbors Ethiopia and Djibouti, and even non-UN member Taiwan and a micronation called Liberland have made contact with Somaliland. But, despite rubbing shoulders with the big players, formal recognition remains elusive. In 2007, the European Union sent a delegation, the African Union pondered acknowledgement, and even Wales threw an invitation party. Yet, the world stayed on the fence. The United States, in a strategic twist, sent aid to Somaliland but kept the official recognition card in its pocket. Flash forward to 2024, and Somaliland is still on the quest for official recognition, although the UK, UKIP, and even Taiwan express support. Even a memorandum with Ethiopia involving a coastal lease has not proven to be a golden ticket to UN recognition. Overall, the world is hesitating to recognize Somaliland potentially due to geopolitics, regional dynamics, and just a global red tape. Somaliland's achievements. The unsung success story of Somaliland since its bold declaration of independence in 1991 in the tumultuous Horn of Africa is a joy to behold. Notably, some of Somaliland's key achievements include achieving peace and unity. One key factor is Somaliland's unity, which is predominantly inhabited by one clan. This homogeneity has shielded it from the tribal conflicts plaguing other regions, fostering internal stability. The role of clan elders, acting as wise guides, adds another layer to this unique governance structure. Also, it has made some remarkable economic strides. Somaliland's journey has not been without challenges. Its GDP per capita, estimated at $348 in 2012, reflects economic hurdles. Livestock exports, comprising 70% of jobs, serve as the economic backbone. Yet, the nation faces the inevitable challenge of youth unemployment, with 44% expressing a desire to migrate for better opportunities. Consequently, due to the dire economic situation, Somaliland has a high dependency on the diaspora. Remittances, around $500 million annually, play a crucial role in supporting the economy. However, officials express concerns about the sustainability of this lifeline, given the changing dynamics of the diaspora, whose offspring may feel less connected to their ancestral land. Besides, Somaliland seeks alternative avenues for growth. Oil exploration and the ambitious Berber port development plan by Dubai Ports World stand as beacons of hope. However, attracting international investment requires overcoming an image problem, as the name Somali often triggers caution. International perspectives. Some nations support Somaliland, while others remain skeptical due to contradictory perspectives such as the domino effect fears. Critics argue that recognizing Somaliland might trigger a domino effect, sparking nationalist movements in other regions across Africa. The fear is that it could lead to instability and territorial divisions. Key players, including the African Union and the Arab League, maintain a hostile stance, fearing the implications of setting a precedent. Also, the United Nations, a major player in promoting stability in Somalia, views Somaliland through a different lens. Instead of seeing it as a beacon of stability, the UN sees it as an obstacle to broader unity goals. Their substantial investments in Somalia's overall stability contribute to this viewpoint. Besides, Somaliland's neighbor, Ethiopia, walks a tightrope. While it generally supports Somaliland, it's cautious due to its own concerns about Somali separatists. Furthermore, recent instances of country creation in Africa, such as Eritrea and South Sudan, haven't exactly strengthened Somaliland's case. Eritrea is marked by autocracy and poverty, while South Sudan has faced anarchy and violence. These examples make many hesitant to view Somaliland's recognition as a guarantee for regional stability. On the flip side, Western observers, both governmental and non-governmental, have been more positive. Explore potential scenarios. Somaliland is a land of complex narratives and untold potential, but it continues to fight to gain the recognition it yearns for. There is a reason to be joyful as Somalilanders since there is an optimistic outlook. Back in 2007, a U.S. defense official labeled Somaliland as an entity that works and expressed the Pentagon's view that it should be independent. Many argue that Somaliland's peaceful, democratic, and developing nature should be a strong case for recognition. There's hope that continued efforts may eventually lead to international acknowledgement. However, pessimists argue that the sad truth is that being peaceful and well-behaved doesn't always grab the world's attention. Somalilanders often humorously say they've been too well-behaved. The international community tends to focus on places with crises, not quiet success stories. However, recent border conflicts with Puntland and criticism of Somaliland's treatment of journalists covering the clashes raise concerns about its stability. Therefore, despite its achievements, signs indicate that Somaliland's peace might be more fragile than perceived. Ongoing clashes and border disputes are casting shadows on its stability. The international community, while sympathetic, may be hesitant to engage due to the absence of a pressing crisis. Accordingly, some argue that Somaliland's success lies in its de facto state status. Without external help, it has forged its path, avoiding the struggles faced by recognized African states. The absence of limitations and restrictions has allowed Somaliland to build a unique identity and maintain stability, even if it remains unrecognized. Overall, as Somaliland charts its course through uncertainty, the future holds a mix of hopes and hurdles. Do you think recognition is on the horizon, or is Somaliland better off charting its own course? Share your thoughts below, like this video if it sparked your curiosity, and subscribe for more engaging explorations of the world's stories. Until next time, bye.